back to my channel. My name is Tashina if you are new here, and I am a homeschooling mama to 3 girls. Today's video is going to be a little different from some of the others that I have done. In my last video, I mentioned that I've been kind of down with like my neck, shoulder, arm area, and I am still recovering from that. So I have good days and bad days, and because of the bad days, I feel like I've just really let my house go, and it is literally a mess. I feel like this frame right here, fine and dandy, until I turn you around and show you the literal mess that I just need to knock out. I need to get it done and I need to get it clean. So I'm just gonna kind of show you and walk you through what I'm doing, what I'm using. My kids have also gone through their clothes. So we probably will not get really cold weather until November. Usually October is still a pretty warm month for us. It'll be cooler maybe in the morning, but it warms up in the afternoon. So we're kind of like still in that in-between stage, but they've already kind of started going through their clothes and what they can wear, what they can't wear. And for my little Chloe, I do save some of Riley's clothes for her and some totes. So I'm just going to pack some of that away that I need to get maybe to some consignment shops, or that I need to just donate in general. Get out the clothes that I have saved for Chloe and get those put out for her. So those sorts of things. But right now, my oldest daughter is at a music camp and I'm gonna have to go pick her up. And so I've got a limited amount of time, and I just kind of want to at least knock out this living room area before I go and pick her up. All right, so I'm just going to turn you around and show you the hot mess that is my living room. Again, this is a newer house. So we have our newer to us house. We've been here about 3 months now, and I'm still just trying to like figure things out and how I want things to live in the space. There's things that I still need to order. Like I still need to order curtains, potentially get like a rug, like things like that. Obviously we need to finish this fireplace. And I just haven't settled on a design yet for that. So I'm still thinking about that, but right now I just got to get this tidied up. All right. So here is what we're looking at. So this whole area is our living room. This is a laundry basket that we have for their clothes, toys, etc. that they decided they wanted to get rid of. And then we have this little sitting area, console table. This is our big couch here, but you can just see the mess, the mess, the mess, the mess. There's the biggest culprit right there. She makes the biggest mess. And this little area over here. So we've got like this huge area, and I just haven't really decided what to do over here because we did downsize. You okay? We downsized from 6 bedrooms to 3 bedrooms, and so this couch pulls out into a bed. We had this over here, but it was in a bedroom, and when my mom would come in, they would sleep here, or my dad, they would sleep on this couch in their own room. So we have it out here, and I just don't know. I don't know what else to do with this area. I don't know if I should make it more of like a homeschool space, but we have her toys and everything over here as well, because it doesn't matter if she has a room with toys in it, she still brings her toys out here. So I was like, might as well just bring it out here, but this isn't working either. And I think what I really just need to get back to doing is purging. So as you can see, I'm just referring to this as a dumpster fire because my house normally does not look like this. Usually I'm constantly tidying and picking up, but because I just haven't felt well, or I feel like if I do things like this, which I will probably regret later, I'm going to be hurting. So But also there comes a point where, I've let it go for days and it's built up, and now I literally just can't stand it anymore, and something needs to be done about it. So I have a laundry basket over here full of clean clothes. I just need to put them away. And then my daughter has left literally another pile of clothes she can't wear right there. Yeah, so I my daughter also has like this box, which I love that they got creative with this box and they wanted to make it like a house and for their dolls, and they just really got creative. So I do love that, and I do love that they got creative. It's been here probably a month, so I feel like they've enjoyed it and now it needs to go. The other thing is that I don't consider myself a minimalist, but I do consider to be on more of the minimal side. So I am constantly purging and going through things. My middle daughter, Riley, is 9, and I find it sad, but I feel like the kids around this age are just being influenced into like the makeup and the hair and all of that just early. Like she should still be wanting to play, and I want her to play. And she does play with dolls some, but she's almost kind of like phasing out of playing with like actual toys other than dolls, baby dolls. So I feel like I just need to go through and do a purge. And as far as Chloe goes, she's my main mess maker. I try to tell her no toys on the couch because that's where we come to like sit and hang out. And lo and behold, every time I come to sit down on the couch, there is like an array of toys, even though she has a section right behind our couch. So in order to just kind of tackle that, because I feel like I have created the storage systems for her. I just need to purge. I just need to get rid of it. If you can't keep it clean, you can't keep it picked up. And with her, she does not want to clean. Like it is literally a crying mess anytime we ask her to pick up her things. So for me, because she does not want to do that and she does not want to help out, and it's always a struggle with her, to me that means then you just get less toys to manage, less toys to make a mess. So enough talking, I'm going to get into this. So here on this one, all I am going to be doing is just going through their pile of clothes and toys that they have decided they no longer want or can wear. The best way for me to do this is to use laundry baskets. I use laundry baskets when it comes to purging because it's just easy and it typically holds all of their things. So what I am doing now is I have a laundry basket for the things that I want to potentially save for Chloe, and then a laundry basket for the things that I am going to take to consignment or either donate. In the past, I have honestly just kept way too much for Chloe, and she doesn't end up wearing all of it. So I'm trying to really think about the pieces that I am keeping for her. A little bit later, you will see that I will have Chloe come up and just kind of help bring me some clothes that were in a different pile. And on some of the items, they did have some staining on them. So I set them aside. I figured I would try to get the staining out before I just donated it and gave up on it. Because some of them were some nice pieces. I was able to wash them and get the stains out so that they could go to the consignment first. Anything that they don't want, of course, I will just donate. And I do like to take the money that I do get from either the consignment or Once Upon a Child And I like to put that back in our homeschooling fund. I have a cash system that I like to keep. And so anytime I get money like that, I will just put it back into that envelope. So if I need to order curriculum or maybe like some fun books or some fun supplies, I can just pull from that money. Next up, we are moving to the couch and trying to get the blankets and get those going in the washer. Need to wash all of these blankets. Go ahead and get that done. And this is the laundry detergent that I use. This Free and Clear by Purity. It's the one that I have found that I like a lot. And I try to have most of our things non-toxic. So this is just a really good one that I found on Amazon. And I just have this bottle and I just get the refill because it is cheaper that way and just keep refilling it up. So here, I just wanted to share this little vacuum that I purchased. Purchased a small little Bissell for around $30, and I have been loving it. I was a little hesitant because I have had two Dysons in the past, and I just didn't want to buy another one. They are so expensive, and I really don't feel like they last very long. So I don't really feel like they are worth all the money that they cost. So I got this little Dyson, or excuse me, this little Bissell, and I love it. I love how you can detach it and you can vacuum out your car. I am about to vacuum out these cushions with this. It really has just been so handy to have. I do have another little robot vacuum that my best friend gave me. For some reason, it wasn't connecting to her network and just wouldn't work, but it does work for us. So I do use that on a daily to help with the vacuuming. So I'm not vacuuming the whole house at one time typically with this. It's more like the dining room after dinner or maybe the kids' bathroom, something like that. But this has been such a great and expensive way to get that done. We also, when we moved in, or before we moved in, we had all flooring done throughout our house. So I also don't have any carpet or rugs yet, for that matter, that I am vacuuming on. So right now, I just want to get all of this vacuumed, get all of those crumbs and all the toys you are going to see that have found their way in the depths of our couch. was a workout in itself. But the couch is done. So I wanted to share this essential oil. I love diffusing essential oils. This is one that's local to me. It's Carly Jean, and this one is sweater weather, and I love it so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the diffuser and get this pumping. All right, next up I have our lovely coffee table, which just attracts all of the things. I love this coffee table. We recently just got it. It has wheels on it. It's perfect, but it collects things. So next up I have my Norwex rag and my Branch Basics all-purpose cleaner, and I am just going to spray this all over my coffee table and dust this. I do want to say I love all of my Norwex rags. I have a friend that sells all of that, and she has gifted me some of them to try, and I love it. And I also want to mention you do not have to use any type of cleaner with these rags. They are antibacterial, so you usually just have to wet the rag, and that's all that you need. But it's been a while since I did it, so I wanted to go the extra mile with doing the spray. So picking up some of the decor that I have had down at the bottom that I just don't know what to do with yet. I don't know where to hang it. My daughter's Bible is down here. And then I have this really cute wooden shelf that I love so much. It's not a, gosh, what do you call it? Not a shelf, but just a decor piece. I've seen many different uses for that, but I need to find a home for it here. So that's all I'm going to do. Just finish dusting this table and get it all cleaned off and things put away. Next up, I'm just going to clean this little corner. You can see the little robot vacuum that I also use. But my daughter likes to sit in this chair, so I need to clean that really well, pull out the chair, get this area vacuumed so that I can mop it, and I need to do some dusting as well. just gonna separate my couches. It comes in like four sections, like it hooks onto one another. And I just decided, you know what, I'm not done with the couch. I'm going to take these sections apart and see what else is hiding underneath our couch. So many toys that we're missing, as you can see. So I'm just going to break apart every section, vacuum, and mop. And I wanted to mention this mop because it is also by Norwex. It is amazing, takes no time at all to dry and to get everything up. And it also has a pad for you to sweep, and everything just clings to it. It's so good. Moving on to the next section. This is right by our back door, and I just feel like this area gets so dirty and so cluttered, everybody coming in through the back. As I am tidying this area and vacuuming, cleaning it, I am thinking more and more about Christmas coming up. And I think this is actually where I want our Christmas tree to go so you can see it from our front window. And I think I'm just going to leave this area blank and just move the chair and everything now. You can see that I don't have a lot of Halloween decor, and I had actually purged a lot of it because too much of that can really just give me anxiety. And I like things to be clean and tidy and just look nice. So if there's too much of something, it just has to go. This feels so good to have a clean couch to sit on. Now to my daughter's toy section. Really, I'm just gonna start getting the stuff off of the floor, picking up their nugget, and as I'm kind of like just picking up, I'm just kind of throwing everything in something because I'm gonna deal with that later. I want everything off of the floor first, and then I will go through it and determine if it's something that I see my daughter playing with, or daughters, I should say, playing with. Or if it's something I need to get rid of. Like last Christmas, I got her this really cute little Barbie Little People set from Costco. And while she did play with it's time for it to go. She hasn't been playing with the little people at all. She has moved on to full-size Barbies. So those are the kinds of things I am thinking about as I am cleaning this. I just want to remember if I see her playing with that, and if she doesn't, it needs to go. The less toys there are to manage, the better it is. And it's actually less stress for them having all the toys as well. So this is something I do quite often is purge. Plus, Christmas is about to come up, so I know that they're going to get an abundance of stuff from other people, not just my husband and I. And I need to just kind of reduce that clutter. Moving on to sorting all of the toys that I just kind of like grouped into one place so that I could go through them. You can see a laundry basket, and that is where I am going to put all of the things that we are not keeping. And then I went and pulled out these pink bins that I got from Target. They work so great to keep all of her things. So I'm just going to put Barbies in one, baby doll stuff in one, and gosh, I think it was like miscellaneous toys in another basket and call it good. So I am literally just going through and deciding what's staying, what is going, and I'm just trying to keep in the back of my mind that again, Christmas is coming up and I just need to be a little cutthroat. So, again, this is something that I do often. I feel like about every 3 months, I try to do this and go through their things, especially when things get out of control and they're having a hard time keeping things clean. That is a good signal to me that, okay, we need to get rid of things. So, I will put this in the basket. Sometimes I do hold on to it for a little bit just to see if they mention it or if they are looking for something. And then after like a month, if they don't ask for it, then I can get rid of it. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. And I also prefer to do this by myself. Most times I will have them do it, give them a laundry basket and tell them to put some things in it, and they're pretty good about it. But sometimes, whenever it's just to this extent, I just need to be a little bit more cutthroat and make those decisions and just get rid. This little TV console I have over here is where I had a lot of their bins and I would keep a lot of their toys, but I took all of that out of here for now and I brought their little white toy cabinet from their room out here. Either way, toys are getting played with out here, so I might as well just make it a little bit more convenient for everybody. That's just our life right now and what is working for us. So that's just going to be how I'm going to keep it. I don't like going into their bedrooms at night to put them to sleep and step over a ton of toys and having them clean that. I just prefer beds and a couple of their stuffed animals in their bedroom. I like it pretty clean and tidy. And also having their playroom in plain sight, then I know, hey, it's time to clean and tidy this up. I don't want that to be something that I am doing or they are doing actually at the end of their day when I am trying to put them to sleep. So hopefully this works. We're going to give this a try. Got most everything picked up and straightened up. She does have a whole basket of Legos underneath the TV and magnet tiles. This feels so good. I love this new little reading corner over here. I feel like it's actually going to work better here. This is that little white cabinet that I brought out from their bedroom. All right, I am finally done for the day. I hope that while I was doing this, you also found some motivation to do some cleaning and declutter as well. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you like the content, please make sure to subscribe. All right, I'll see you in the next video.